Hello my gorgeous gypsies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you will stick around and join in on today's conversation. Miss Katie Joy and Bxbeastboy had a lovely conversation on one of her live streams just a few days ago, and y'all know this live stream is now deleted. I do have a clip of the live stream. I actually got it from Bxbeastboy's video. I will link the full video down below, y'all. Please go check it out. His commentary on this whole situation is hilarious. It is so accurate. It's so on point and it's so funny. I wanted to share this with you guys though, because I myself did not know who Bxbeastboy was until literally just a couple of weeks ago. Katie has been talking about him a lot. I've heard other content creators talking about him. And so I checked him out. I watched a few of his videos. I liked them. And then I seen this live stream. And you guys, this live stream, he schools Katie Joy. He schools her hard, but he does it in a very respectful way, I believe. But of course, we're going to roll the clip. You guys can gather your own thoughts and then we'll talk about it.
Hey, I was about to type. I just wanted to talk. I don't want any ruckus. I heard my name being brought up a few times. I just wanted to peacefully talk to you. Especially Ty. He kept calling me a coward yesterday. So I just wanted to peacefully talk to you and see what's up.
First of all, I don't want to have a confrontation here.
We're having a conversation, Katie.
Okay, I'm laying groundwork here, okay? If you're going to come on here, I do not want baiting. I don't want accusations.
Karen alert. Oh, Miss Karen, she coming. Get your stuff. Get your stuff.
I don't want you to say I'm accusing you of things. I don't want any of that.
Yikes, that's a hell of a way to start this game.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, for both of us, I don't want either one of us accusing anything. Like, these are the ground rules. Like,
okay, let's have a conversation.
There's been a lot of hostility here. You have made 58 videos about me.
Katie, you just said that you didn't care about the numbers.
I'm just saying, like, you have made a lot of videos about me.
Katie, how many videos have you done about the Duggars, though?
It doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so move the number away. Let's have an actual conversation. Are you going to throw that out there to try to paint me as something?
No, I'm not trying to
all the other people you have a plethora of videos.
I'm saying my point is you've made a lot of videos of me. You've been very critical of me. You and your fans have made very really rude things about my appearance.
I wanted to speak to you about that. When have you ever heard me say something about your chin, Katie? Because you've been telling people that for a day or two. I've never said anything about your chin.
What are the edges?
All right, so you're going to avoid that? So have I said something about your chin, Katie? You've been saying that nonstop.
That's because your fans come to me and they say chin and edges.
So because a group of people that you don't even know of my fans, because remember, didn't you just get accused of your fan doing something? You said that had nothing to do with you?
But they're going to run with it because it's an interesting story and they think that I've somehow like made her do things. But I'm not responsible for what other people do or say. I'm not responsible for how other people act. Okay,
so now because a fan said something about your chin, now you're telling people that
so you didn't say anything about it. Okay, so you did not say anything about my chin.
No.
What about the edges?
I 100% made a comment about your edges, my edges, everyone's edges. I didn't see that as a big deal.
You understand that I get harassed for that?
You get harassed for that?
Correct.
All right, so Katie, if that's what we're doing, we're going to put it out the bag. I have a bunch of screenshots from your supporters saying a bunch of racist things to me. Not calling you one, but are we doing that?
I'm saying I don't comment about your race.
But you did put out a tweet saying that you acknowledge that some of your supporters are prejudiced and do hate people of my color, right? I have that tweet as well. You did acknowledge that, though, right? It's a slippery slope. You can't try to pin what a supporter, so-called quote-unquote supporter does.
I'm not saying you have talked about edges, correct?
Okay, yes, I have talked about edges. And you have talked about me, correct? You've accused me of crimes. You have shared people that accuse me of crimes. Did you not share a video of another creator making a bunch of crazy, heinous accusations? And you've been sitting here for 2 days telling people not to accuse you of stuff, but you supported someone who accused me of something that I did not do. And then once it was revealed, you deleted the tweet. We still have those screenshots.
What are you talking about?
You don't even acknowledge it. This is the point, Katie. This is why when people...
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm trying to explain it to you. This is why when people give you criticism, right?
Hey, hold up.
You always play like, I don't know. I have to tell you.
No, you are on my... Hold up.
Sorry, go ahead.
You are on my channel. I'm muting you right now because you are on my channel. I am giving you the space to talk, but this is not going to be an argument. If you want to be on this channel and have a productive conversation, we can have a productive conversation. But I am not going to listen to you berate me. No, Todd, don't.
You are going to talk, you're going to talk respectful to my wife. You're not going to come on here and talk to her like she's a child. Okay? Hello?
Can I ask a question? Did you just seriously just sit here and say, you're going to do this and you're not going to do that like she's a child? What would you say that is to me? You're talking to me like I'm a child, Ty. You've been calling me a coward for 24 hours, more 48. And now I'm here to have a conversation, and you leave me and tell me how I'm going to talk.
Don't let him talk.
Come back, Ty. I want to talk to you. I don't want no problems. We're having a peaceful conversation.
No.
Don't run away. You just said something to me, and now when I'm addressing you, you're running away. I don't want to. They muted me. Why you keep muting me? I'm calm.
I'm muting you.
He just jumped in.
First of all,
he's not included. Tell him not to come into the conversation.
He's not. He's with our son right now.
Okay,
Listen,
so he shouldn't walk over here and jump in a conversation.
First of all, I'm not here to control what's. You and I need to have a conversation. I muted you.
Okay, so tell him to stay out. Just me and you then, right? We're the content creators. We're the public figures.
No, but he is asking you to be respectful, and I am asking you to be respectful.
He told me like a child. I was being respectful.
You are already being very you're saying I have receipts and I have this and I have that. Like
I do, because I have receipts when I say things. You accuse me of things and you have no receipts. I do. So me stating that I have receipts for everything I'm saying, backing I'm not lying. You're accusing me of lying.
Why are you here? Because why? Because I've made 2 comments about you and you've made.
No, I have no problem with that. Katie. I have no problem. That's another narrative that you keep selling. I've been laughing the entire time. Go ahead, speak about me as much as you want. I don't care. It's not a big deal to me as it is to you.
I don't care. I'm saying, why are you here?
If you don't care, why are you doing 3 videos in 24 hours about it, Katie?
I didn't do 3 videos about you. I talked about.
I didn't say about me. I said about it.
Oh my God! I talked about tons of people. You are not the sole person in my.
I didn't say me. I said it. Once again, if you say you're not bothered by it, why do you keep making videos about people giving you criticism? You lump us all in with these people that have been harassing you. You have seen me DMs of some of these content creators telling me to stay away from them because you have paperwork on them. And I have stayed away from them. I haven't taken any information from them. I have publicly told people that what they've done to you is wrong, and yet you include me in this bunch. And tell people I make jokes on you. So when you say all these people are doxing you, and then directly at that, you include my name and then also say that
I never said you doxed me.
I said, and then directly after that, you include my name in this group of people that also have done.
Don't put that on me. Nope. I have never accused you of doxing.
You didn't say you accused me. You're not listening, and this is the problem.
And this is the problem. Is you are again. I'm going to mute you again because you're not even allowing me to speak. You are coming onto my channel and again not allowing me to speak.
So that was a lot, y'all. When I first watched this, I was like, wow, he really did school her, but he did so, I believe, in a respectful way. And she says that this is the problem, this type of behavior is the problem, but I felt like he was very respectful. He didn't raise his voice, he didn't say anything, but he was also holding her accountable. Everybody needs to be held accountable, not just Katie Joy. But Katie Joy does not hold herself accountable, and she plays the victim a lot. She says she doesn't, but you guys, she does, and it's just the reality. She has an answer for everything. I think Katie Joy is extremely intelligent. She can bounce back very quickly. She answers everything. She has very detailed answers. So, I do want to give her kudos for that. I think she's a smart girl. I think that, she's got very thick skin. You have to have thick skin. The stuff that she's been through, it's not okay. A lot of it, I don't agree with all the hate that she's receiving. And, Beast Boy here, he says the same thing. It's not okay to send that kind of hate to a person. And I know there's mixed feelings about that in the comments. I know you guys have mixed emotions about that. Some of you agree. Some of you think that she's had this coming. She's done some very questionable things, and that's why it's happening. And that may be the case. But personally, to me, I feel like, you know, that kind of negativity and hate is doing no one any good. It's definitely not doing her any good, and it just leaves a really bad taste in my mouth. The only issue I have with Katie is the fact that she refuses to listen to anyone's criticisms, and she refuses to really hear people out, and that's the issue. In my personal opinion, that's exactly what happened in this video with Beast Boy. Katie Joy's husband, we've never really talked about him here on my channel because I keep all that kind of stuff off. He is a loyal husband. Like he has his wife's back, okay? Whether she's in the wrong or in the right, it don't matter. He has her back. And you know, what more can you ask for in a husband? That is a big deal. But I do wonder, like, what it's like off camera for them. I wonder if her husband does ever just say, hey, you know, maybe you should get off the internet for a while, or hey, you know, maybe you should pipe it down a little bit. I would like to be a fly on the wall and know how that dynamic is off camera. He seems to be a lot like Katie in the sense that he doesn't really have a filter, more so than Katie, because I thought, you know, Katie ain't got no filter. She just says it, and that's what's got her in a lot of trouble. But in reality, I think between her and her husband, Katie has more of a filter than he does, in my personal opinion. This is the first time that I've seen, anyways, that someone was able to directly speak to Katie and say these things. These are the things that I've been wanting someone to say to her, but you know, she turns off the comments. She's turned off everything. She tells people to email her, but then people email her and she comes back with a very blanketed response, something that really is just nothing, basically. You know, it's difficult because she has this blanket of protection around her. And although I understand where it comes from, you know, she's getting all this hate, all of this stuff is happening. I understand why she feels defensive, reason why she's blocked everything out. I completely understand where it's coming from. But at the same time, I feel like, you know, so many people have tried to get through to her from a positive aspect, not necessarily anything negative, but from a positive aspect with real positive criticism, and she just shuts everyone out. And that's where my frustration comes from, because it's like each and every single video I see of her, she just kind of skates around what's actually going on. And it's very frustrating. You keep waiting for there to be this huge change and for Katie to realize what's really going on. But instead, with each video, with each live, it just gets worse. She opens her mouth, she inserts her foot, she says something horrible about someone. She puts a lot of allegations out there about others, and then she wonders why someone is constantly coming at her, or why people are constantly sending her such negativity. Although I don't agree with the negativity, I understand where the frustration is coming from, just like Beast Boy here and many other people. But I wanted to share this because this was one of the first times where we actually see someone being able to talk to her directly and her response and reaction to it all. And you guys, she reacted exactly like I thought she would. You know, no hate, no disrespect, but once again, she blocks him off, she shuts him out, cuts him off, she mutes him whenever he's starting to really make sense and say something that she don't like. She does all the things. One particular part where she makes the comment about, if you want to have a productive conversation, then I'll have a productive conversation with you, but we're not doing this. What is a productive conversation, Katie? That's what I want to know. In your eyes, what is a productive conversation? Because I felt like this was a productive conversation. I felt like he was trying to have a productive conversation, but she seems to be a very difficult person to have a productive conversation with, because she is so defensive, because she does refuse to see what's really going on in the bigger picture of things. So that is it for this video. If you want to watch the full version, I will leave Beast Boy's video down in the description below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel and tapping the bell for post notifications. And that way you are notified every single time I upload. I appreciate you guys from the moon and stars, and until the next time, bye!